Hey, what's going on YouTube? Aaron here, and okay, there we go. You have the microphone and all that. I wanted to do a video called the accent tag, and I thought it was pretty cool. It seems like a lot of people from the DC area did the accent tag, or maybe it was just coincidental. DC does have a very unique accent. I do live in DC, but I think that part of the reason that the accent tag would be something cool for me to do is I've lived so many places in my 29 years. Another video where I mentioned my age, whatever. But I've lived many places. Well, not many places, but extreme places. I was born in New York City, lived there until I was 4 years old, and then we moved. I packed up the family and we moved to upstate New York, which, if anybody knows anything about the state of New York City and upstate New York are like night and day. And I lived there until I was 13, and then we moved to New Orleans, Louisiana, which is like another night and day. And I lived there until I was an official resident of New Orleans, Louisiana, until through my second year in college. So like 20, something like that. So, but I went to college up here in DC, and then I graduated. And when I graduated, I moved to Baltimore. And anybody who knows anything about DC and Baltimore, they're two like really different places. So like all of those places have way different accents. Again, I'm from a lot of different places. So honestly, a lot of these words I pronounce differently at different times. It just depends. Like they all sort of different voices come out of me at any time. And part of that reason I think is also because, and also like my freshman year, my roommate, he was from Texas, Houston, Texas, and he talked just like this, which is interesting because in Houston, Texas, they talk just like that. But in New Orleans, I remember when I was moving there, I used to say New Orleans, Louisiana. But in New Orleans, it's not like that. Like Louisiana is like Southern, but the Louisiana accent is way different from your regular Southern accents. Like it's almost like an undercover Southern accent. But let's just get right down to it, shall we? I'll also say this. For my job, I work on the phone. So they actually made us do, like, in order to get the job, like, you had to, like, they give you a list of words that are commonly mispronounced, and you had to go through it and pronounce them correctly in order to get the job. So, and that was interesting to go into the interview and then be like, okay, great. Yeah, cool. Okay, great. And now here's a list of words. How would you pronounce them? And then I was like, oh my gosh, what accent of mine is going to come out on these words? I don't know. It's just, I don't know, but whatever. So let's get right down to it, shall we? All right. Yeah, the way that it works is your name and username and where you're from. What? I don't, okay. My name is Aaron. I almost gave my last name. My name is Aaron, and I'm not going to give my last name. But my name is Aaron, and I told you where I'm from already. And pronounce the following words. I feel like I'm going to be putting extra effort into saying them correctly or something. Like, so I will make that acknowledgement. Since this is a test to say the words a certain way, I feel like I might subconsciously put extra effort into it. Although the goal is to just say the words. So I'm just going to say them. I already see some that I'm going to pronounce a little uniquely. But anyway, here we go. Aunt, roof, route, and I sometimes say route, theater, but I sometimes say theater, roof, and I've heard it pronounced roof, and salmon, Salmon, I don't pronounce the L salmon, but I did when I was in Boy Scouts in Louisiana. We would sometimes go camping in Mississippi, and the camp was in the city of Salmon, Mississippi, and the way you pronounce it is Salmon. You do pronounce the L for the city, but not for the fish. I don't know, Salmon, Camp Salmon. Cool. I don't know. Caramel, but I've heard it pronounced caramel. Oh, wait a minute. No, sometimes I do say caramel. Caramel, and I just said caramel. See, I'm so mixed up, y'all. Anyway, fire. I don't know how else you pronounce that. Water. I have so much trouble with that word. You have no idea. Because I go from water to water. Because, that's New York. Water, water. I just, oh my gosh. I'll just like breeze past that water. I don't know, you guys. Water. I don't know if you're supposed to roll the R. No, I'm kidding. You don't roll R's in English. But, that is a word that I do. It's like water, and then sometimes I'll listen to myself and I'll like repeat it. Oh, water. I don't know. That's that whole New York thing. But New Orleans, like I said, I'm from New Orleans, so I'm not going to say New Orleans. I used to, though, before I lived there, but New Orleans. And some people say Nolans, and sometimes I'll probably say something close to that. Pecan, but I've also heard it pronounced pecan. Both. What's wrong with both? Okay. Again. I guess some people could say again, but again is how I say it. Probably. That's it. Alabama. I don't live there, so I've not lived there, so that's all I say is Alabama. Lawyer. I know some people say lawyer. Lawyer. Coupon. I remember this old comedian years ago talking about somebody, like his girlfriend or something was from Canada or something, and she would say coupon. I don't know. Coupon, though. I say coupon. And they're good. Get them. Go get them. No, I'm kidding. No, but I mean they are. They're helpful. Mayonnaise, but I guess it could also be mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, whatever. I think I probably say both. Pajamas. I say pajamas. I said pajamas first, but no, I say pajamas. I always say pajamas. I've heard it pronounced pajamas, but I say pajamas. Caught. I don't know how you should say it. Naturally. I do give it that CH. I'm not going to lie. It's natural. No, that is how you pronounce it. Naturally. I don't know how else you'd pronounce that. You could, I mean, technically there's no CH, but I don't hear anybody say naturally. It's naturally organic. Like, I don't know, whatever. Aluminum. I don't know how else you'd say that. Aluminum. GIF. It's all caps, so it has to be GIF. GIF. It's a GIF file. Like, I don't know. Like, people don't say GIF. GIF. I've only heard it GIF. Tumblr. I like Tumblr, too. I have it. Anyway, let me show off my haircut, too. There we go. How do you like that? I got a haircut shot in, and we got to feature the phone. Okay. All right. Tumblr. Crackerjack. How else would you say it? I don't know. Doorknob. I don't know. Envelope. I guess it could be envelope as well. Envelope. I do say both, actually, and I have no idea what reason that is or what. But like I said, I lived all over. I don't even know where I pick up some of these articulations, but whatever. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I know the answer to that just because I've watched 2 accents videos and I had to stop myself because I realized I would get these answers first. But I wouldn't have remembered the answer, but I do remember when I heard somebody say it, TP, like that's what I've always heard it called, TPing the house. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? When I lived in New York, it was soda. When I lived in Louisiana, it was cold drink. Boom. So it's cold drink, yo. It's a cold drink. Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's the difference. Soda. I've never heard it called soda pop. If I lived a little further north, I think in like Boston or something, they call it soda pop or get your pop. But I've never lived up there. So, What do you call gym shoes? In New York, call them sneakers. In Louisiana, call them tennis shoes. I don't know what they're called up here. Tennis shoes or just tennis if you wanted to be a little more, what's the word? Casual. Just call them tennis. Get some fly tennis. And, but yeah, it was sneakers when I lived in New York because, you know, they're sneaky. They're for sneakers. Ing. All right. What do you call your grandparents? I call each of them something different. I call on my mom's side, I call the words that I use, my granddad, I call granddad. My grandmother, I would call, Graham. And on my dad's side, my grandfather, I would call, or granddad, I would call my male grandparent, I would call Grandpa Mac because our last name starts with Mac. I'm not saying what it is though, but it starts with that. And my female grandparent, I still call Mama Mac. I almost feel like that's something really personal to reveal because I don't think anybody else in the entire world calls their grandparents that, but I don't know. But whatever. What do you call the wheeled contraption? What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? Shopping cart. I've always called it a shopping cart. I think I've heard it called a grocery basket, but I don't know, shopping cart, whatever. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? Remote control. I've heard it called the moat control. Somebody was just getting short with it, getting real funky. The moat control. Hand me that moat control over there. And choose a book and read a passage from it. What? Do I think I have an accent? Yeah. Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real... Oh, do I think I have an accent? On some words, I don't know, but I feel like it's so mixed up from living in so many different places that it's just, I don't know, it's a big hodgepodge of you get what you get. Remember that song by the New Radicals? You only get what you give. Oh man, I wanted to give you all the rest of that. But anyway, people don't like my singing the videos, so whatever. One dance left, you've earned a reason to live. Don't forget, you only get what you give. Okay. Coming home, baby. Give it to me now. Okay, anyway. End audio post by saying any 3 words you want. Mugara Magri. No, I'm kidding. That's a made-up word from when we were kids. 3 words. Beneful. That's the dog food, which, by the way, I need to throw out. Beneful, Deer Park, and I'm just reading things that I see in the room. Twizzlers. Twizzlers. That was funny. I had a little lisp there a little bit. Twizzlers. The Twizzlers. Anyway, all right, talk to y'all later. Peace. Be blessed.